Yeah, yeah. People, a documentary about how beer saved the world, and there's actually a reputable uh, academic historian who has research to show that wheat grain production actually was fired by accidental discovery of beer and not bread. That's the reason that modern agriculture became a thing, was to get more beer. He's actually he actually showed, yeah, he actually showed like an old school, like Egyptian um, silo of grain, and what happened when it gets rainwater in it, and then so he actually simulated it, and he's making the case that while wheat was produced for bread, that somewhere along the line, some rainwater got in with some amount of bacteria, uh, and that was mixed in with the grain, and some dude had the sense of to drink it because he was really thirsty or something, and he got a little bit of a buzz off of it. And he was like, "What is this stuff?" And they accidentally discovered beer, because he was showing there, he did a whole this is, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but he did a whole thing. It's called How Beer Saved the World. It's a documentary. So the national anthem of America is actually a beer song. Yeah. Um, and that's not a lie. That's actually so. Oh, say can you see? Yeah, that's a tavern song. And but so the grain, he makes a case. He uses all the shows that the fields of grain that were being raised and that were grown were way more than they needed to feed the amount of people that were in this area. And the only reason that they would have grown that much grain is because they discovered fermentation. You know, and we know for a fact that it's called, was it called grog or something like that? There was a, they called it liquid bread. The Egyptian called it liquid bread, and it's recorded history that they used to give liquid bread to the slaves, which would intoxicate them and give them energy to keep them making those pyramids. Really fascinating history. Yeah, yeah. Country which has no beer for export has a national song about beer. Yeah, I know. It's actually not a. It's yeah. They wrote that song in a tavern. I mean, they're so, Adam Ruins American History is so totally funny. Fermented fruit is ancient. Fermented grains are the next logical step. Makes sense, right? Yeah. Yep. It's just funny. It's just really funny. The only difference between screwing around and science is writing it down.